Styxxoplix presents Solo Zero in Transalienism. I beat that trance alien, turbo gonzo shaman uncommon, the abnormal immortal with a portal in my pocket. I'm a rocket scientist with the list of the last songs to perform on the night of the comet. I vomit music, electric, poet of the earth sky. Watch my birth fly. I create what we ate, food for thought which ought to get us by before we say goodbye. I spit life. I speak light in the deep of the night. I fight fright with my mighty pen. I send books of sand to mankind and bring the spring out of my mind. This time, victory for the people won't be hard to find. Pick a card and read the signs in between the lines. Transalienism. I invent and innovate while you duplicate what replicates, imitate and regurgitate. I hang loose like an unused noose while you stay stiff like rigor mortis. I rock rhymes like riffs from the fortress to the hidden villages of elves in the forest. No rest for the best beast to paint another masterpiece on the instrumental with mad mental that doesn't cease. Save your last words for the priest. Capiche? I invent. You know what? Writing is mandatory in my vocabulary laboratory. It's the never-ending story of God's glory. Wordplay is my forte and freestyling is foreplay. Be as it may, I seize the day with what I say as I stay on the way without delay. Steady fresh without decay. You get hit with the cosmic ray. I'll put your butt out like an ashtray. Time to pay attention to the lyrical display. This way to today. Writing is mandatory in my vocabulary laboratory. Leave the words for the nerds. When the party's over, from ripe to rotten, broken bananas and rusty banjos, shrugs and shreds, thrifty threads, bean bags and futon beds, ramen noodles in the cupboard, old coffee, meditation express ever so softly, sifting through the trash for nostalgia. Flea market Picassos, Velcro eyebrows for sale at the coroner's corner. Conversation addiction. When you get the message, hang up the phone. You are now entering the twilight zone. Morbid corporates, clean clones, puppet pimps, work wimps, beef jerky gimps, lazy limps, slut struts, glutton guts, button butts, biting bait, calling bluffs, muff diamond creef puffs, stiff stuff on the stove, liquid grove, move over afterwards, laughter nerds, bits, squint and squirt, quirky flirts, resin hits, and dead roses and empty wine bottles as the foot stays on the throttles, short shirts, leftover elbow grease, wrinkles increase, tweet speech, mooching leech, the hard to reach, garbage beach, vultures on the tree of woe, blown blow, mop buckets and dishes, washed up wishes, starving fiends on the hunt for quick fixes, sly foxes, the stash I forgot about in the boxes. When the party's over, I'm not published, I'm not established, I'm not verified, I'm certified, petrified. I'm not world renowned, I'm not the talk of the town or even the laughing stock. I'm not even known on my block. I'm not rich or famous, be it now or posthumous. I write to ignite soul flight. Everything private is now public. What of it? Welcome to the show. Here we go. Here we are. Hard if fucking hard. So close yet so far. All of us have become the divine comedy for all to see. Admission is free. You be you, and I'll be me. It's like the Dalai Lama up against Jeffrey Dahmer in this world of madness and drama. I thought they brainwashed my mama and programmed my papa. I lost my mind several times with numerous hospitalizations. I got addicted to the luminous vibrations, but then I began having demonic visitations. So they started to put me on medications. I was living in hell under a suicidal spell. I wasn't well, but now I'm back in full effect. Mentally fit for the spiritual battles. I master the astral travels and squash demons in my path. All you psychic vampires will now feel my wrath. It is I who is the one to have the last laugh. It's like the Dalai Lama up against Jeffrey Dahmer in this world of madness and drama. Ha ha. The exclamation point, period. I built the pyramids with my mind force in a past lifetime. If I wasn't writing rhymes, I'd be wasting time. I'm erasing time with my rhymes. In fact, it's quite immortal. Whether you like it or not, I take you through a portal. The abnormal transformula making stars in my nebula. The quasar at the furthest reaches of outer space. The face on Mars, the man in the moon, living with the spider mantis creatures in my room. Secret creative developments in my laboratory. Elaborate labyrinths is the name of the story. Make sure you take a trip on your journey through the slip. Like I slipped just a second ago previously, streams of consciousness connected to the celestial goddess, the oddest god in the squad. I eat squid and squint at hints. I'm naive, evil, unaware of my own sinister doings. I go through things, I teleport and read minds. I feed lines to my hungry fiends, or are they friends in the end? It's the return of the beginning as we bend light into hyperspace. This is the type of place I want to rest at. The best rap, ready to rip a hole in your universe. When I spit, it's a blessing and a curse. The best and the worst. The exclamation point, period. I built the pyramids. This piece is called Science Friction. The ramifications of the situations leave you with rambunctious functions, unable to punch in. You're stuck in a rampant rampage that results in damage of your incomplete systematics. Quantum mathematics do not apply here. In the gravitational atmosphere, you get pulled into random vortexes with more hexes and restless vexes that hit you in the center of your solar plexus. The nexus of the circular orbit brings about a morbid phase of metamorphosis. Praise the sun, rays distill more of this out of the fortress. The anti-teleporters, leaving you locked up in your private quarters, blocking all of your passageways for millions of days. Light years, quarks leak out of your ears. So keep the peak as I speak space and reach a new place with the first force. Explore the core of the source and soar to the event horizon, realizing the disintegration of your destination. You grasp for respiration. As you increase your perspiration, you endanger your self-preservation, leaving the truth unverified. You're terrified of the scientific consequence. Your unproven theory of the cosmos leaves you lost in suspense with the separation of the elements done by T-Rex elephants. So out with the old and the new, on with the next testaments. T. 1, 2. Check microphones. This one's called Soultron. I spit volcanic panic, the satanic semantic. No need to be frantic, I'm just up to my new antics. The telepathic mathematics, nomadic magic from the attic. They same old rehash, regurgitated. The super fresh, freezing, frustrated. The updated sci-fi from the vault of info. I've been Dr. Strange since the intro. Bionic Tron Farmer with the trans formula. Count Drugula when your monitor playing the harmonica. The supersonica sound wave blasting in your area. And it's the history of hysteria in America. I perform the whole cast of characters. I'm the first infinite son. I gave birth to the sun. The earth is my turf as I run from the last temporary billions. Memory of a million years. Drinking a zillion beers. Cheers from the musical chairs. Immovable stairs and unremovable scares. Imagination is scarce in this weak ass industry I call a farce. Fairest one of all. Who got the mirror on the wall? A racket game and a con. I'm a unicron with the wand. I got a fetish for details and devilish females. I walk on dental floss tied around a tight rope. You slip on a bar of soap. I'm dirty like weak dope. I get more pull than gravity. You know the way that I have it be. I cause a catastrophe because that's the way it has to be. I'm the last you see and the first you hear. I make you burst into tears. My breath is sudden death. Nothing left of you but a pile of ashes. I smile as I smashes and slashes. My destiny is accidentally like car crashes. I spit star flashes. In the flesh is the best bastard to ever bust a boast. I turn you into the toast of the town. Now I'm taking you down, making you frown like an unhappy clown. I'm the man with the sound. Check my voice in the air. Now won't you get out of my lair? There. The elements in increments. We get by bit, bite by bite, boot by boot, beat by beat, debate after debate. We wait in white water whether you like it or not. Take note, we take it to the top of the tip of the iceberg with warm words during the storm of nerves. When a bard with the beard gets bored, he sings with the birds. We were born in the barn and we burned it down. Do-si-do and turn it around. Paint the town from here to there. Ear in the air, fear in the fire. Desire has retired. We now declare despair is our rightful heir. We grow our hair long in the game of musical chairs and aim to seduce you with our beautiful layers. Liars wearing wires to the freak show. You can see a weak glow around the red rodeo. A guest at the ghost rodeo. A stampede of centipedes. A tree bleeds. Grass blades cover the madmen in the shy shades. Mysterious stories of forgotten glories. Recited at the rotten fortress in the first forest. Angels singing the chorus in the age of Horus. ISIS is not here yet. Let us dance in the lettuce until we say cheese at any given chance. We choose to live and change. We enhance the enchantment and avoid entrapment with advanced trances during the stone romances. We're not in Kansas. Who's got all the answers? Who's got all the answers? Who's got all the answers? And for my last piece, Solo Zero, Transalienism, sudden realization. Their thoughts were three that scattered with the wind like newspapers, and you could hear the chimes down the road of the last century. Ancient cassette tape recorders were found smashed at the top of the Black Dragon smoke gates. Radical skeptics went into epileptic fits after witnessing the galactic alignment. Squiggly lines became masterpieces and wobbly sounds opened the San Andreas, and we found pound for pound that when the throne opened up all was about to go down. Reality was surrounded by mass hallucinations. The repeat that is the lie which is standing still, shifting the shapes of the consciousnesses in the formless void. Dream tigers transformed into nightmare panthers and licked their paws according to the laws of no pause. The humanoids were turning around to each other with that what the fuck look. They are dumping it into the drinking water as we speak. Sorry people, it's going to happen. Shit is going to hit the fanatic in the face. The Z effect is upon us. Talk to the trees. They know that Styxxoplix is solo zero. And that, my friends, is the end of Transalienism.